Good morning. How are you? Oh, I was looking up something in the catalog, so I just realized I'm using something that's retired in my video today. So, oops. Oh, goodness. Well, again, good morning. I am Darla Morris, also known as the Lazy Daisy Stamper, and I am coming to you from beautiful Granbury, Texas. Um, I think I'm coming up on my 5 year anniversary with Stampin' Up. I got to check that out because I think I get something from Stampin' Up for a 5 year anniversary, but I'm not sure. But whether I do or not, I'm okay with that because I thoroughly have enjoyed um, Stampin' Up and their products and their inspiration and I don't know, just everything about it. It has been a good thing, especially during the COVID shutdown of the world. But yeah. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so I still haven't found my script, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants, but that's what I normally do anyway. So, ah, what is this? This is Monday, February the 16th. Oh, my little grandson had his 16th birthday yesterday. Yeah, he lives in Nashville. I didn't get to see him, but I sang to him. So that was pretty good. Sweet 16. Wow. And it's a boy. So, you know about that age. They're kind of ugly and awkward and they'll be changing here pretty soon, thank goodness. So, what are you talking about, February? Good morning, Susan. How are you? No, January the 16th, 15th was his birthday, if that's what you're talking about. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. I have not decided yet on my Stamp-A-Stack class for February. I had said the other day that I was thinking about oh, what are they called? I had it out here. It's the word little boxes. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to use that because that would require another stamp set to use along with it. And I try to keep it where it's reasonable for you if you want to purchase the stamp set that I'm using. So the Stamp-A-Stack, and like I say, I don't have my notes, but the Stamp-A-Stack Club, you're going to get supplies to make 12 cards. Anyway, I'll send out an email later this week explaining everything, and then I will decide at that time which stamp set. If you guys have a stamp set that you would like for me to work on, let me know. I'll do my best to get her done. I'm going to turn the camera down and show you a few things and then we'll get started, okay? All right, well, I am glad that you girls have joined. I appreciate you. By the way, don't forget to share my video, okay? And I will show you right here is my Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of names on there. Those names get put on that wheel with a comment. So you make a comment, your name goes on the wheel. You share my video, your name goes on there twice. So you get an extra chance to win, and what you win is the previous week's cards. So this is what we made last week. That's the citrus bundle with the hybrid embossing folder. And then the cute Fiesta Taco, I think that's what it's called. Debbie, how are you? Oh, honey, I wish I could see you guys. I miss you. Yes, I do. And your pesty older sister. Yes, I miss her too. Anyway, this is what we made last week, and somebody's going to win it. Let's go ahead and spin to see who's going to win. So again, with every comment, your name gets on the wheel. When you share, it gets put on there twice. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Corrine. Is Corrine on here? I don't think I've seen her. Susan, you was so close. You was above and below Corrine. Can you believe that? Thank you for sharing, by the way, Susan. Okay, let me put Corrine. Y'all be sure and tell her when she pops on today that she won. Okay. Congratulations, Miss Corrine. These are pretty little cards. Oh, and by the way, y'all, pardon me. Last week's winner was Carol Schaefer. And if y'all know Carol, would y'all tell her to contact me, because her Facebook page does not allow me to post anything on it. I couldn't notify her that she had won. So if y'all know her, please tell her she won and to contact me. Okay. Oh, here's my M&Ms. I've been munching on those. Matter of fact, I've eaten them until my coffee is all gone. I know. Hey, have y'all seen the, what's going on with my computer? Did y'all see that? Or did it just work for me? It was like went spastic for a second. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have eaten that. Okay. Paper Pumpkin. Now, you know Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription which you can start and stop anytime you want. But on February's Paper Pumpkin, and I know y'all cannot see this very well. It's pretty poor. But they are offering dies. Look at these 2 dies that you can add on for $6. And they're going to cut out the stamps that are included in the Paper Pumpkin. So the Paper Pumpkin, you get a stamp set, you get a stamping spot, which is ink, and then it's going to make 9 cards with coordinating envelopes. And everything is included in the Paper Pumpkin kit. Good morning, Mary Ellen. Foggy. Ooh. Oh, thank you for sharing, Mary Ellen. I appreciate that. Yes, Susan, this is the first time they've ever offered dies as an add-on with a Paper Pumpkin. Because you know we all love dies. Me, I love a punch, but I like dies too, because I'm not a fussy cutter, y'all. I'm just not real keen on fussy cutting. I do it, but I grumble and fuss while I'm doing it. So I guess that's why they call it fussy cutting. Okay, so here is a new kit I showed y'all last week. And kits, it's different from Paper Pumpkin, okay? But it's still an all-inclusive kit. So this is really, really a cute kit. Check it out online. And this is how you can check it out online. You can go to LazyDaisyStampers.stampinup.net. And you can shop 24/7, 365 days a year. Please use my current host code. That is a NEE9PYJS. If your order happens to be over $150, do not use that code. You will get extra stuff from Stampin' Up! Plus, you always get extra stuff from me if your order's over $50. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I'm going to get busy. So, our first card is using the cute, love cats. Look at that. It's a cling stamp set. Now, I'm not a huge cat person, but I will tell you, I do love cats. I think they are hilarious. But this is a real cute little set. It's just stamps. And it's not just Valentine's Day, okay? I love hanging out with you. I'm head over heels about you. Just really cute. So, our first card, now this is the product that I'm using that I just discovered is discontinued. So, when I use this, y'all just pretend that these ovals are circles. Will that work? Okay, so this is what the first card I made looks like. I wasn't happy with the paper, so we're going to change up the paper, okay? But, isn't he cute? Head over heels about you. I love hanging out with you. So cute. It really is. So, we're going to make this, but we are going to change the paper. Oh, I've already got that cut out. Yay me. Okay, so I don't have to do that one. Yay. Now, the paper that I've chosen instead of that paper is this paper. It's two-sided. It's going to be something like that. Isn't that pretty? Now, this paper comes from the Hostess, a Hostess gift that's called Flowers and More. It's 12 by 12. You get 48, I think it's 48 sheets, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's what it is. But, I mean, it's a ton of paper. And it's beautiful paper. So, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then here's the one that I've chosen instead of the other one. Look at that. Now, this is the back side of this, okay? So there's that. There's that, okay? So that's the way I'm showing it to you. And then we've got this one. Look at that. Y'all, this is really pretty paper. That. That. Pretty. Pretty. Really pretty. So, you know, that was my combination, and I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, but hey. And out. And then that's it. Oh, nope, one more. Isn't that pretty? I guess you have to be a floral person to like this paper, but I am a floral person, as you well know. Okay, so this card is easy peasy, okay? So what I used is, pretend these are circles now, okay? I used this one and this one. You just want, you know, where you can layer them. So I'm going to keep this one out because I've got to cut that in some color, which we'll have to decide. And let's move that out of the way for a moment. And this one, get my cutter out. I forgot to look at comments. Yes, they've had dogs before, Susan. Yeah. Okay. Okay, speaking of dogs, I just heard the word dog. Okay, so this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. And what you do is on the 8.5 inch side, you're gonna score it in half at 4.25. So score, score, and then you're gonna rotate and go to 5.5 over here, and you're gonna cut. That will give you 2 card bases, okay? This is Balmy Blue, by the way. Thank you, Susan. I'm a little slow on the uptake, aren't I? Okay. Now, I'm going to pull a pre-cut. I have a lot of first layer and second layer already cut because I use a lot of the same size. So my first layer is 4 by 5.25. So now I'm going to take this paper and I'm just going to double check to make sure there's directional and which way I might want it to go. This really doesn't matter. So I'm going to cut this at 5.25, which is going to be the same as my first layer, okay? This is going to be the same size as my first layer. So that was 5.25, and now this will be 4. What that does, it gives you like a 1/4 inch of a trim, okay? So now I'll show you the method to my madness here in just one quick second, okay? So that's just going to fit on top of that like that. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut off like, and you can do any, you can cut this at any dimension you want. You can cut it at 1, 1.5, 2, 3, you know, whatever. I'm going to cut at 1.75. Okay? Now, we just have to decide, because it's going to go like that. Oh, brilliant. Is that brilliant or what? And it's going to go on there like that. Now, the reason I have cut this the same size as this is I'm going to attach this to my white base. The reason is because I'm going to put some ribbon around here. If I wasn't going to put ribbon, I could just put this paper directly on my card base. Does that make sense? I hope so. So now we just have to decide, do we want it to look like that or like that? I personally like this, just because I just love that color. I think that's Parakeet Party, but I could not swear to it. I'd have to check it out, and I just hadn't done it yet, okay? So now, I wonder if that is, what color is that leaf, y'all? I wonder if it tells me on the paper. Okay, the paper says Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Orchid Oasis, Pale Papaya, Parakeet Party, Polished Pink, Shaded Spruce, that's it, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide. That is all the colors that you will find in all of this paper, okay? That does not mean that all of those colors will go with every piece of paper. So that is Shaded Spruce. This is Shaded Spruce. So do I want to put my oval on that and then put I think I do. I don't think my oval will fit on that because it's bigger. Yep, here we go. Nope, it won't fit. Darn. Darn. Okay, that's all right. Now this is too big for my mini, so I'm gonna go cut this with my big machine. I'll be right back. You should see these two dogs. They're right at my feet. If I move my chair, and if they had a tail, I'd probably run over it. But lucky for them, they don't have a tail. And I always watch out for them, so. But Max was laying down and Remy was sitting on top of him. They're funny. They are funny. Oh my gosh. Jack and I just sit and laugh at these dogs. Okay, I'm going to attach this to my white piece. And it's going to line up exactly. And I'm going to get this just so I can, you know, when you got white on white, it's kind of hard. Oops. Oh, I waited too late to move it. Nope, it's not moving. Shoot. That's okay. It'll still be fine. And then I just button that right up to it. So as you can see, it's real easy when you have coordinating paper like that. I love it. Now you probably can't see it, but I can, and it bugs me. So I'm going to take a sliver off because I don't want to see that white, okay? Like I say, you probably can't see it, but I can. And with this little mini, which they offered this as a joining special one time, and I got it, and I am so glad. I love this thing. It's really good to take off just slivers because a lot of times your trimmer, it just doesn't take slivers very well, especially if you don't have a brand new blade, which I rarely do. All right, so there we go. So that's going to go like that, and you're not going to know that I just cut slivers off of that edge, now are you? Nope, you're not. All right, I'm looking for, oh, now I need to find green ribbon. I wonder. This is ooh, soft sea foam. I wonder if that would work. Well, it would. This is, oh my, this is a real old one. This is Lemon Lime Twist. Woo, how old is that? Oh, but look, y'all. That looks good. I'm going to use this. Don't tell anybody, okay? So I'm going to use that. Lemon Lime Twist. Who knew? Because I think that looks like Parakeet Party, and I don't think, well, I have ribbon that's Parakeet Party, but it's, well, I'll just show you if I can get it. Sorry about my arm. Oh, I'm reaching way up. This is my Parakeet Party ribbon. Ooh, ooh. Oh, let's do that. Oh my gosh, that was brilliant, Darla. Ha! Okay. So I'm going to rub it, kind of straighten it out. I'm just rubbing it between my fingers. And I'm going to, oh, I really like this. Darn, I'm going to hate to give this card away to some lucky person next week. For sure. Goodness. All right, here we go. Yeah, is it? Oh, that didn't stay straight, did it? Not even close. I don't know how that gets twisted. When you lay it down straight, it doesn't stay. Very idea. All right. Now we're going to put this on as a little bit of bling. I love this. Who's chewing on my chair, Mr. Remy? Stop that. Now, I'm just going to put some tape on that because I am an overkill, if nothing else. You know, I've always said if one aspirin works, surely two would be better. Hey, Shirley, hi. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay, bam. Now, I'm going to make a bow out of, pretend this is a current ribbon and not about 3 years old. Hold on. I wonder if I can do something with this as well. This is kind of decorating on the fly. I'm going to tie that in a knot just so I don't have to fight it. And then I wonder if I can tie it in a bow. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? My fingers are not quite that nimble. Aw. Check that out, will you? Ha! Who knew? Oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody's going to get this card next week. And I'm already jealous because I love this. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Okay, so that's going to kind of go like that. But now we got to do a little bit of stamping, right? So where is our kitty cat? In Memento Black on the top. Oh, wait, I want to put my greeting. I want to stamp it on here. See, head over heels. I'm going to have to see. Okay, yeah. I'm probably going to regret not putting the sticker on my stamp. Oh gosh, fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, how lucky can I get? All right, yay me. And then my little kitty cat. Okay, these going to be kind of straight with the bottom. I'm mashing down and kind of letting it hold to give that black ink a chance to suck up. telling you, I don't want to brag, but I'm getting dad burned good at this stamping thing. Okay. And then this is just going to layer on top of this. Again, pretend this is a circle because these are no longer available. They'd still be pretty as a circle, okay? I mean, seriously, they would. And then I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals because everything is better popped up. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my nose today. It's just crazy running. Must be something in the air yet again. I don't think all of this is quite necessary, but you know me. All right. Hurry up. I got things to do. Y'all got things to do. Hi, Terry. Oh, thank you for sharing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to kind of put it, I don't know, a little bit up like that, I think. And then this is going to get a couple of glue dots, okay? Now these glue dots come, let me see if where I want this. That'll be good, right about there. These glue dots come in like your paper pumpkin or any other kind of kit that you might get or subscribe to. And I really like them. I can't remember the last time I used, because you always get more than you ever need, which is so nice and generous of Stampin' Up, I think. Okay, so that's going to go there. Get out. All right. Now, this is going to go. This is looking good. I'm happy with this color coordination combo, whatever you call it. All right. Much better than the other one, in my opinion. Now, I mean, the other one's fine, but this has green in it, girls. I mean, seriously. Mountain cedar is high. Well, that is probably the culprit, Troylene, and thank you for joining me. I don't think I've seen you here before. Okay, so that was the first one I came up with, which I said, the colors, not so much. And then here's the one we made today. But wait, I have to put the inside together. And it's going to be another piece of my first layer. Oh, I've already got it out. Duh. So this is what I did. I love hanging out with you. And it's our little cat. I really should have put my stickers on here, y'all. Probably would have helped tremendously. But can't make it too easy, right? No, we got to have a challenge. I think this is the way it's going to go. I hope. I'm going to kind of put it over here to the side. Y'all put your stickers on. It'll make life easier. Uh-oh, I got a little shadow there. And then this one says, I love, is that what the one says? I think. Yeah, I love hanging out with you, which I'm going to put kind of like that. Oh crap, that is absolutely crooked as can be. Okay. I know it has two sides, but I'm not using that side. We're going to try again, okay? Okay. Okay, over here. I wouldn't have this problem if I put my stickers on. Just wanted to tell you that. So y'all don't make my mistake. If this is crooked, we're living with it. Well, it's teeny tiny bit crooked, but we're living with it. No, I'm not turning that one over. You can kind of see through it because it was a big black glob. All right, there we go. Card number 1. Beautiful. I love it. Look at that. How pretty. Cute little kitty cat. Okay, here we go. Let me clean up my mess just a tad bit. Now, this next card, I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen it. I think it's been all over Facebook. I'm not sure. But I had to try it because it looked so very interesting that I thought, I'm going to give that a shot. And I'm using Fragrant Flowers. Plus, I'm using Designer Series paper that's free in celebration. This paper is free, y'all, with a $50 order. It's beautiful. All of it's different, and it's kind of like on black background. It's real pretty. I had to cut some up for my paper shares because this was a bonus with the paper share. But isn't that pretty? And of course, it's got 2 sides. Both sides are really pretty. The other side is a little bit more subdued and but coordinating colors. So yeah, really pretty paper, and it's free. So what did I do? Did I not? Oh man, I did not fussy cut my flowers out already. Oh, that irks me. Landa, putting stickers on my new stamps. I know it takes a long time sometimes. If I don't have to do it, I just don't do it. I'm too lazy. You know what I mean? Okay, here's the card. Now this has, I think this was, mitered, how to do a mitered corner. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's mitered corner inside and out. Now with this paper, you know, it's just, it kind of gets lost. But I wanted to show you at least, you know, how to do the mitered corners, because you can do it in any paper, okay? Because these are 1-inch wide strips, okay? You're going to cut one at 5.5. You're going to cut the rest of it. You'll use what's left over for the other part. But we'll get to that in just a second. Let me close up my glue, because we're using we're using a white card base, and our accent little piece is Calypso Coral. And I'll give you some measurements here in just a second. This is my pre-cut thick. I use thick white for my card bases because I just cannot stand the feel of regular paper for a card base. It feels horrible to me. I love the thick card base. The thick paper for my card base is what I'm trying to say. Just gives it's just more substantial, okay? It's not like a flimsy piece of paper, but that is a personal, decision. Oh, good, that's the same width. I just got to cut it to size. Okay, great. That at least helps. There's my card base. There's a layer. We'll get to that, but I got to fussy cut this. Dad burn it. All right, I'm going to do this pretty quick. And when you fussy cut, you really want to use or move the paper and not your scissors, okay? Now, I may not do a real good job because I don't like to do this. I think on the other card I used these two purple flowers, but I'm using different flowers for this one, okay? I hope that's okay with y'all. Just, you know, do something different so you can see how to change it up, because you don't have to make it exactly like mine. You know, like I tell y'all all the time, these cards are mostly cased, which means copied. CASE stands for copy and share everything. I don't even know if I'm in frame. I'm so concentrating on trying to hurry. I know y'all don't need to watch me sit here and fussy cut, and I'm sorry that I didn't already think about doing this earlier, so you'll just have to forgive me. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. I wasn't real impressed with this paper the first time I saw it, but once I got it in my hands and I was looking at it, I thought, wow, this is really pretty paper. And it is. Trust me, it is. All right, fussy cutting's over. Whew, mercy. All right, this piece happens to be 3 3/4 inches wide. And it's going to be, let me measure, 5 inches tall. So we are the right width. I'm going to cut it to the correct length. Okay, and then I need a scrap. Is that going to work? Oh, not even close. Not even. Okay, let's see. Maybe one of these will be. Yeah, I can use that. I can cut it down. So if this was 3 3/4, I'm going to make this 3 1/2 by, what did I say this was? 5? Yeah, 5. I want to make that 4 1/2, and then it's going to go right up there at the corner. There you go. Now this is a little wider border than that one. I think I just cut it a little bigger. Sorry about that. But it's still pretty, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Uh-oh. The dogs are beginning to play behind me, so they may get a little bit worked up. They are so cute together most of the time, okay? Max, which is bigger than Remy, he gets a little too rough once in a while. Okay, got that attached. Now, I am going to spritz, is that the correct word? So this is not Calypso Coral. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is, Calypso Coral, right here. My Stampin' Right marker. I'm going to flick it. Now see, don't do that. That happens when you get it too close to the paper. Darn it. All right, that was Calypso Coral. Then I'm going to take my Gorgeous Grape and do the same thing. That just gives it just a little bit of, hey, guys, hush up. And then I also do the same thing with my Wink of Stella, but I'm going to wait until I get everything on. Now, I need to get me that gold cord, if I can find it. I used all of the other one up. I've got silver, but I don't have any gold left. Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Bill. I don't want silver. Let me see if I can just cut this and work with it. That Remy, I'm telling you, there's something about newspaper. He will chew up newspaper like it's going out of style. Okay, so I don't need a whole lot of this to show because the flowers cover it up pretty well. So let's just try that, okay? I'm going to get this. These are going to lay flat. Oh, they're about to go berserk, y'all. Okay, like that. That'll work, I think. This is going to pop up. Y'all hear Remy? He is all over Max. May start fighting here in a minute. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Now, I don't know if I want this up here. I think I do, y'all, because I need my sentiment down here at the bottom. And if I put that at the bottom, I won't have any room. And then that I can cover that up, okay? So my sentiment comes from, it's called Go To Greetings. It's beautiful font, beautiful. And I'm going to do Just Thinking of You on just a little scrap piece of something, basic white, of course. Oh. In black. Oh no, that's in Calypso Coral. That's what I did that in. Okay. Thinking of you. Okay. And I also took my little punch, which is, where'd it go? Oh my goodness, they're getting vicious. Y'all hear them dogs? Mercy. May have to go break it up. All right, I want to get some gold. Hold on. Let me get some gold. Oh. I just grabbed the first gold I came to, and it is, I think it's from Christmas. It's the distressed gold. I'm just going to punch out some of these pretty little leaves. Just because my braid is gold, and I want another little touch of gold. Okay. I really think I'm going to have to cut that off. Well, maybe not. All right. I'll put this little one. I'm going to snip that off. Mercy. You know, they're just like little kids, because if one of them gets a toy, well, of course, the other one wants it as well. I'm going to snip that off again and add just a touch of glue. And I can raise the edge of this up. All right, now, hey, where'd it go? There we go. I'm going to bring in my little trimmer again, because that's going to be about 3/4 of an inch wide. There we go. And then I'm going to put a tail on it. Real easy. Goodness, Remy is worked up. I'm going to also pop this up on a dimensional or two. So I'm going to put that right about there. Trim this off. I wanted to cover that up, didn't I? All right. What if I do something like that? Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, it's stuck. We'll leave it. Hey, y'all knock it off. And then these, playing with patterns. Oh gosh, I'm just full of retired merchandise today. Well, I'm going through and I'm trying to use stuff and be good about, my timing is really not very good because I should have done this already. All right, I got this popped up as well, and I love, love, love these sheets. It gives, these are double-sided adhesive sheets. Love them. All right, now this is going on. No, it's not. I gotta put the main attraction, which is our mitered corners. Holy bejeebers. What was I thinking? Okay, here we go. I'm going to put this down. Like I say, that's 1 inch wide. This first one's not so, hold on, I need to put some colored paper under here. Let me find a sheet right fast of anything that's got some color on it. There we go, that helps. That way you can see, because when you got white on white, it's hard to line this stuff up. Okay, there's that one. That's easy peasy, right? Right. And then what you do is, ooh, look at that. Oh, love it. All right, so what I'm going to do is get it butted up to the end, get it lined up, and then I'm going to make a little mark right there. And it's very, very difficult to see. But then I'm going to take the corner from there and cut straight up to that little tick mark. And that gives you your faux mitered corner. And I'll tell you, it's just darn cute, y'all. And like I say, it's hard to see with this paper it's real busy, okay? But you really want to get your edges, especially down there. So get that in the corner, line it up. There you go. There is your mitered, but look, that just almost matches. Ain't that something? Anyway, okay. Now we can put our beautiful decorative piece that we worked hard on right up in the corner. Okay, now I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and get some juices flowing on it. There we go. And I want to flick it with a little. Now I know you can't see it, but it's really there. And it's quite lovely. Okay? All right, the same thing goes on the inside. Another strip, 1 inch wide. Once you get the hang of it, it's very easy to do. All right. Now, what you really are supposed to do is cut this strip to 4 1/4 inches. That way you know you are the right length, okay? Me, you know me, so there goes in that corner. That goes, it's a little bit long. So much for cutting it at the right length, right? All right, let's do this. Are you boys about done? Okay, right there. Oh, that is so hard to see. But then you just go from the corner. Like that. And you just want to make sure you get glue down on that tip. There you go. Is that pretty or what? That's called a faux mitered corner. Oh, I haven't even looked at any comments. I'm so sorry, but I've been so concentrating on this. But anyway, I will look at my comments later. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will get back with you. Okay, so that's our 2 cards for today. I hope that you liked them. This one, any kind of front and back card, DSP will work. Easy peasy, love it. This one was the fake mitered corner. And using beautiful Designer Series free paper. So, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, here comes Dad. He's going to come in. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Please, if there's anything that you see that you need, please purchase from me if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I would love to earn your business. I always give you extra little goodies with any $50 order or more. Don't forget to sign up for my Stamp-A-Stack for February, but more information coming on that. You can hear my husband. Have a great week, y'all. I hope to see you next Monday, same time, 10 o'clock, same place, Darla's Cards. Y'all have a blessed week and go create something beautiful. Okay, bye-bye, y'all.